First, the hurricane slamming the U.S., making landfall in Texas, and now the storms all the way up through the country, all the way to Detroit expected, and then into the Northeast. Hurricane Beryl striking the Gulf Coast of Texas near Matagorda early this morning, a Cat 1 hurricane. The storm has been deadly. Tornado warnings and watches right now as this now moves across several states. Beryl hammering the coast with torrential rains and damaging winds, widespread flooding and life-threatening storm surge. Beryl, in fact, was still a hurricane when it reached Houston, up to 9 inches of rain in a matter of hours. A harrowing rescue. Look at this live television. Firefighters lowering a life jacket there to a man trapped on top of his flooded truck. Tonight, at least 3 people have been killed in this storm, and here is the track this evening. Now a tropical storm still on the move all the way up to the Great Lakes and across into the Northeast. We're going to take you through the forecast, the timing of this, the rain and winds ahead for millions of Americans. And ABC's Victor Akendo leading us off tonight from Houston.
Tonight, millions of families and businesses are without power as South Texas takes a direct and deadly hit from Hurricane Beryl. Beryl, fueled by the abnormally warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico, slamming ashore around 4 a.m. southwest of Houston as a Category 1 hurricane with sustained winds over 80 miles an hour and feet of storm surge.
Oh, wow.
AccuWeather's Aaron Jajak right there as Beryl came ashore.
Just north of the coast, power's been knocked out here in Sargent, Texas. Absolutely strongest winds yet right now.
Transformers exploding like fireworks in Jamaica Beach as Beryl barreled inland toward Galveston. Hurricane Beryl made landfall 2 hours ago in Matagorda, Texas. That's south of where we are in Galveston, now in the dirty side of the storm. That is the most dangerous part. The rain has been relentless for hours, and these winds are only getting stronger. Drone video revealing the devastation. Boats, campers, roofs peeled from homes. Beryl still a formidable Cat 1 hurricane as the eyewall approached Houston, dumping nearly 9 inches of rain in spots.
Shelter in place. We're in an emergency. We're in a rescue mode. Life safety.
This traffic camera shaking in the wind as firefighters use a ladder truck to rescue a man from the roof of his car.
He's got the life jacket on, and they are lifting him out of the water. Look at that.
Our station, KTRK, right there as they hoist him out of the fast-moving water and onto dry land. Northeast of the city, a 73-year-old grandmother was killed when a tree fell on her home, one of at least 3 deaths. Beryl, the first hurricane to make landfall in Texas in 3 years, after tearing a week-long path of destruction through the Caribbean, killing at least 11 people. There are downed trees like these all over Houston that have knocked out power. Officials warning they don't know how long it will take to fully restore it. So while Beryl has moved on, the danger has not. Houston is under a heat advisory tomorrow with the heat index near 100 in the coming days. David?
Just an extraordinary scene behind you there, Victor. Thank you. Let's get right to meteorologist Lee Goldberg of WABC tracking what's still coming from this storm and, of course, the record-breaking heat in this country. First, though, Lee, the remnants of this hurricane, where is it headed next?
David, how about from Texas all the way to Toronto? It's essentially transitioning into a tropical rainstorm, a flash flood threat, and also a tornado threat. There's been warnings all afternoon long. Tornado watches go into Arkansas, and then the flood watches up to St. Louis, which will get hammered tomorrow. They already have severe thunderstorm warnings there tonight. So it spends Arkansas tonight, and then look at that, by Wednesday morning from the south side of Chicago all the way to Detroit, torrential rainfall. Then it will head into parts of Canada, but also the Northeast, places like Rochester, Watertown, to Plattsburgh, and fronts may actually bring some heavy rain to the I-95 corridor. Along the track of the remnants, 3 to 5 inches of rain, and a tropical feed could bring an inch or 2 to the Mid-Atlantic and the I-95 corridor with storms Thursday and Friday. And if you're not impacted by Beryl, you're broiling. Heat alerts out west. They've broken all-time record highs over the weekend out west. That continues all week long, and it stays steamy here in the Northeast as well. Heat advisories extended into Wednesday. David?
A country of extremes for sure. Lee Goldberg tonight. Lee, thank you.